those transitions can't happen overnight, right? And everything needs to be in a situation in which you can be flexible and collaborative. Much easier said than done, of course. So when it comes to implementing something like that, right? Like, hey, we see there's little pockets and little silos here. We've got one dev team that's just focused on CRM and one that's focused on warehouse management. Like, we have all these different solution dev teams, but we need to kind of all be marching in the same direction. When you implement an enterprise roadmap or something like that, how long should you expect that transition to be?
Um, that's it depends type of question, right? It should be transitional in nature, right? You break it down into tactical steps, right?
Mhm.
We're gonna we're gonna design the structure of a change control board. And as we design the structure of a change control board, we're going to name its roles, its responsibilities, and its process for intake. And then we're going to take everything that we already have and we're going to
Mhm.
shove it through that process for intake.
Mhm.
And some of it we're going to say, this is low priority, but it's almost done. So we're going to finish it. And so
Mhm.
we're going to say, this is not that's not a request anymore. That's old. And we're going to get through all of those bits and pieces. And then from there, we say, all right, now that we have our structure, our roles and responsibilities, and our modeling done, we're going to start executing, we're going to start having these conversations with the business. We're going to plug this role in to our actual process. So we're going to have a recurring discussion that is an important part of the conversation here, right? It's not we talked about it once and we're done. It's a recurring discussion where you talk about it over and over. Now that things have changed, the requests we have new requests that need to be prioritized in line with the
Mhm.
old ones. What's in process? What are our status updates? Now we're having a discussion based on customer A wants this way. Okay, is that important? What's a customer request? Okay, well, let's talk about it because somebody in the back of the room just told me that customer, it's been like that way for that customer for the past 3 years. They're
Mhm.
just now noticing and they want it differently. It's like this, obviously, it wasn't that big of an impact. Somebody's make a
Mhm.
huge deal out of it. But if it's been going on that way for 3 years, do we have a change in that
Mhm.
scenario? Did something break? Or have they changed their model? Is this a new contractual agreement? Some of these things are key questions to ask so that we understand what our urgency is on building this new thing for this customer who is all of a sudden hot on it. Those are conversations that we can start having actively.